Hello, my name is Ina. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be going through my first 6 months in my bullet journal. I think that's my first ever video that I ever filmed and posted for YouTube. I don't think so I've ever done. I only have been doing bullet journaling. Last year I did, and the year before I kind of tried 2023 or 2024 I tried to do bullet journal, and I kind of quit midway May, somewhere there. So it'll be like my first ever like a flip through of the first 6 months. So the journal is from Argent Olive. This is so beautiful. I love this journal. It's so pretty, it's gorgeous. It's like, it was something that when I purchased it, I really enjoy and like it, and I'm still liking this journal, and I like how it looks. It's so pretty. It has gone a little bit chunky. You could see it's kind of pushing like on the sides, top and bottom, but not the middle. Is because usually I put washi tape over here and washi tape over here, like a decorator on top and the bottom, but not over here. But it is really, it's getting thick. It also has embroidery over here. You could see it's getting thick, and it's only 6 months. I will be using this journal for the whole year, so we'll get even more thicker. My goal was to use a lot of washi tapes and not paper, so that way I could save some space in it, so it will not bulk up that much. And it's really thick, but it's holding up. It's really nice. None of the sides are damaged or anything. Even inside of the journal, it's also fine. It doesn't, like, it's not falling apart. It's still fine. It's okay. If something, I could always like glue it. Like, you could see like little bit it's coming on down a little bit over here, but I have put so much in this journal, it's kind of unavoidable. So I don't really mind. If something, there's washi tape, there's glue, there's a lot of stuff that I could put it in. But overall, the journal is doing so fine. I have a setup video on my channel. I will link it down below so you could see what I used and how it kind of turned out. Of course, you're gonna see the flip through and everything, but if you want some kind of product or something, that video will be linked down below. And this is how it turned out for me. I was going with the green and stuff, green, pinks. I kind of want to go that way. Overall, I kind of wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to set up. It is what it is, and I love the journal. It's so beautiful and cute. And then I was looking for a quote or something, and C.S. Lewis. It is funny how day by day nothing changed, but when you look back, everything is different. And I was like, this is so perfect for the journal, because when I was first in January, it's totally different when we're right now in June going into July. It's totally different. And I was like, this is such a perfect quote. I kind of want to have this quote for next year also. It's just a really great quote, because day by day, like, nothing changes. But when you think about it, so many stuff have changed over like the half of the year. A lot has changed. Also, the weather changed, and also some other stuff that could have changed. For example, I got a cat. I wasn't looking to get a cat, but he wasn't outside. He was kind of homeless, so I got a cat. So see, it's like a lot of stuff have changed. And these ones I just print out on sticker paper. Wrote them, I think I found it on Pinterest, I believe so. And I just printed on the sticker paper and just cut it with scissors. We have the calendar, which I love using it and having it over here. Also, when I'm like planning, I could just reference to this side, and I love how this like page turned out. I have goals over here. I added 2 more of the goals, and one was have fun using the journal. I was like thinking about like, what is like #1 goal that I wanted like for a whole year, and I was like, to have fun using the journal, and it should be like something fun. And then the other one was use journal for 12 months. I have used it for 6 months, and I have no idea what's the other 6 months gonna bring, and what if I'm gonna fall out of love or something. But I have been really liking. maybe not all my spreads are like filled in, but overall I have been using the journal. Visit the farmers market. No, I haven't done it. Then quiz credit score, it's on my to-do list, and this goes like I think so. Yes, all of the 4 goals are mostly from January till December. This will be like a December goals, and I will just look and see how they are. Then lose weight. I'm on my way. One of those days, there was several birthday parties. It was like March, April, May, June, and July is also coming up. Then visit Norway. I have no idea, but I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe it's one of those goals, and if I'm not going to complete it, it's totally fine. Visit the new city in California. I am kind of thinking about it. Summer is here. Maybe we're taking a road trip, going to an event. This one is, I'm thinking, in November or December. There's a couple of events in my city that are going on, and I kind of want to go there. And I left one more. I have no idea which one I want to add. We'll see. By the end of the year, I'm gonna come up with something. Then we have things to check out. I have several of things over here that I wanted, like the movies. Even though I do have a movie TV show journal, the media journal, I also wanted like add to my journal like what I'm kind of looking for that I want to, like things that I want to check out. Then I have several of the books. Then I have like other I have several of TV shows that I keep forgetting, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to go back to them. I have several also of cooking recipes, desserts, and then pasta, and I haven't added the soup section. I'm thinking maybe looking up more of them towards like fall and autumn and like winter stuff, but there are several of them that I really want to try, and several of them are from a slow cooker, so it's kind of, I have like 2 of them, but there are several of soups that I really want to try, like lasagna soup. It looks really good. I have tried from the store lasagna soups, but I haven't done it myself, and I like it. Over here you see it's kind of different from the time that I set it up. Over here was a tracker of how I'm doing with tracking my Instagram followers and YouTube subscribers. I covered up because I realized I didn't much care about it that much. I do track it in my computer, and I could like update it all the time. Over here I felt like it wasn't giving me anything. I felt like it was just useless spread. I don't know what it is, but I was like, I really don't want to track it over here in this journal. I prefer it in the computer. It's there. It's over there. I just like, it's technology, and I kind of want to keep it that way. And so I just print out this beautiful paper and covered it up. I'm thinking about maybe printing out pictures at the end of the year of books or movie TV shows that I really enjoyed and liked that I remember. Maybe I will include it like over here, and it's gonna be like memory keeping for this year. That's what I'm kind of thinking about it, or maybe books. But there's gonna be another spread that I'm gonna be talking about. But overall, as I said, I wasn't interested in that tracking that way, and also I was like, it's kind of was taking me, I don't know what it was. When I was setting it up, I even said it that I'm not sure about it. I was like 50-50. I didn't want to like include it, but I was like, yeah, but maybe I'll give it a second try. I shouldn't have done it. It wasn't giving me a filling out planner happiness. Like over here I have post Instagram and YouTube, which is really fun spread. I kind of really like it. Like I like like this spread. This was giving me like an ick. Like when I'm filling out in the computer, I'm totally fine. Maybe it's one of those like da 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 da, and you just fill it in. Maybe it's the computer thing, but putting it on the paper and piece of, yeah, it just wasn't. But this is like doing pretty well. I really like it, and I really enjoyed this spread. It's kind of cute to see how much I have been posting on stuff that I haven't posted, and as I see it, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what was going on. February was really worse, and February was a really horrible month. I don't know what it was, but February isn't like one of my happy months. And over here, you could see, I also covered it up. It was my weight tracker, and I realized I don't want to look at it. I have an app that I check my weight, and it's on the app, and I could see my progress. And it's like similar to this. It gave me an ache filling it out and seeing it. It's not that anything to do like with my weight and stuff. Of course, my weight. I wouldn't want to lose weight. And it's summer, you want to like to look toned and stuff. But I don't know what it is. But grabbing a pen and writing it down, it gave me like, I don't know what it was, but it gave me an egg. So I was like, I'm just gonna use my app. And when I'm using my app, it just doesn't, like, I don't know. It's just not giving me the same thing as this. But I do like seeing my tracker, period tracker. It's so cute. I also track it on my phone, but I like this spread. I don't know if I will include it maybe next year or not. Maybe I will include it with this, but it's kind of weird, two weird spreads. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna come up with something else. But I just added the bows. I print this from Pinterest. I really like how it turned out. Like two of the spreads that I'm not using, but I kind of decorated. Over here, I was thinking maybe adding like books that I really enjoyed for the whole year. We'll see what I will come up with. And then I have long-term project. I have the monthly projects, and these are doing so great. Several of them I just wrote, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm not gonna get to them. It's not something that I'm gonna like interest, but I'm just gonna write it because like I've seen several others write, and I have done a lot of them. I still want to like add a little bit more, but this is really interesting because I was thinking I wouldn't be getting to them, but I have been doing them. Like I decluttered stickers, candles, mugs. I decluttered some decoration. I haven't changed tires and haven't changed brakes, but there's some other stuff with my car. My car is really old, so it needs other stuff before the brakes and the tires are gonna get fixed. There's a problem with having an old car. There's always gonna have been. But paint bedroom, I did not think that I would have like done that. I live in an apartment complex, so there's a specific paint colors that they use, and I would have to like purchase something or ask them, and they probably would have to like come and paint everything, which I wouldn't wanna do that because I don't like having people in my apartment. Not only that, I would have to move stuff, and I don't want to do that also. But you know, when you could paint, you could just paint half of the wall, then wait, and half of the wall and wait, versus they coming in and yeah, disturbing my peace. But what happened was I was talking to the maintenance guy, and he was like, oh, I could give you half a paint bucket that we were painting a house, not a house, another unit, and we have some leftover and we just don't need it. And I was like, perfect. So that way he gave me some paint, and I did paint my bedroom. And also because I was rearranging my bedroom, I had my like my bed frame like collapse and everything, so I had access to walls. So I was like, this is like perfect. So it's one of those things that happened, and I'm like so like I was so excited about it because I didn't think that I could do it, and I did. Then wash pillows. I have with all the pillows that I was like thinking about washing, and I was thinking about sanitizing with the sun and stuff. I live in California, so we get a lot of sunshine and stuff, and I have done it because we had like 113 or something, so I put them outside after washing, and they look so beautiful and nice. They're so fluffy now. They smell really good. Oh, so good. It's one of those things that you're just going to put in on the project. You might think you will not get to it, but you will. And I have done it, and it's really nice. And then fan clean. As I said, I live in an apartment. I would have to like call a maintenance guy. You have to. The fan is really, really high, which I don't understand why it's that high. And I don't have a ladder for that. And I think so it's like 6 feet tall. I'm only 5'2" and a half. I'm almost 5'3", but I don't get to 5'3". I'm 5'2" point something. And then I have the monthly projects, which are so fun to do. Those are the projects that I have been doing over years and years, and it's really nice to see them complete. Some of them I complete like every month. Some of them I forget or something's going on. But February, even right when you look at it, what's wrong with February? February was really horrible month, really horrible. I got sick twice. It was like the first week I got sick, the second week I got my aunt flu, and then the third week I got sick again, and there was also something else. I was like, it was a horrible month, but March was really good. But at the same time, the year and the bad month doesn't stop you from enjoying life. And doing the chores maybe. And so I have several of them monthly chores and like project that I really like. It's like clean espresso machine, Keurig machine, coffee machine, fridge, microwave, kitchen cabinet. Just clean them out a little bit. I have done them more. I remember them. I think I forgot which. I think it's in January. I remember wiping half of them down. Range hood, sink disposal. I'm just checking because I remember cleaning it. Then clean vacuum, I have done it. Clean bathroom ceiling, washing machine, windows, go through receipts. I wish I could be going through them every month, but sometimes I don't go to the stores or anything that much, so I think so that's why I like in February. I don't remember. I don't think so. Maybe I went like a couple times, but I didn't go out that much. Backup computer files, which I have like really like doing. I haven't done this month. Oh, I did do it. I remember doing it. I have to. As long as I'm here, I should put an X. Because I have done it. I remember doing it. And I used this pen from Amazon. It's really nice. I think it's like 0.5. And budget for next month. I also been doing it. It's really great. It's one of those things that I have done it all the time. But I kind of like putting a check mark. I added also the boxes over here because I was getting for the folder and it was kind of which one the boxes for which line. Maybe next year I would like highlight the every other line, but I kind of like this way because over here you have little boxes and it's cute. And then we get to January, which I'm sorry about the flamingos, but I kind of feel like the flamingos work. When I first started doing the journal, I included some personal information in the boxes, but this is why it's like covered like this. Since then, I haven't done it. But when I was transitioned from my other journal to this journal, I was thinking about having it some information what I had in my other journal. But then I was like, why I'm including it in my this journal? I shouldn't be including it. And I included in my other like notebook, and it's perfectly fine. It's so better nowadays. But for January, we learn we learned a lot. As I said, this is my first time using this journal, like using the bullet journal for the whole 6 months. The other journal that I did, I did use it, but it wasn't that big. It was like a smaller one. I don't have it with me. I think so I put it in storage. So it wasn't that much information, and I also had my happy planner, so I was like using half there, half there. But this is the only journal that I'm using for this year for like my fun stuff. But I also have the media journal and the books journal. And we're getting to the first section over here that I have the habit trackers, to-dos I have to purchase, and the steps that I did. I didn't do that well, but I did do kind of good. There's a lot of free space, which at first it was bothering me, but then I was like, who cares? And it's fine. Like, I didn't do anything to purchase. I think I have purchased some stuff, but I don't think so. I just wrote it down. I think so what happens in a lot of stuff is I don't really care to fill out. But I have been filling out my steps, and it's really, really nice, and I love looking at it. I have been doing it in my happy planner, and I was like, I was kind of missing this part, and I had added it. I think so I added in March, I believe so, and then I went back and added over here for January and February and so on, because I kind of missed it. I don't know, like, this information doesn't give me anything, but kind of I like it. So the first week of January, it's not filled in. I had all intention to fill it in, but then I got sick. I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't do anything. But to tell the truth, it doesn't bother me. It's beautiful. It's cute. My cousins, we celebrate the New Year's, and it was so much fun, and it's nice. I have those memory of pictures, but I have my planner is not filled in, and I'm fine. The second week is like this. It's so cute. As I said, some of the stuff is not filled in. It's fine. It doesn't really bothers me, and it's one of my memory keeping planners. And I don't think so. Like for the whole 6 months, I don't just go to the other month. Like for example, January, and be like, oh, it's sad that I didn't fill it out or anything. It is what it is, and it doesn't bother me. And then we have the next page. I have a lot of like stickers and stuff, and it's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite spreads. I really like using all the stickers. I have a lot of stickers that I purchased years and years ago, and it's on my list to use like half of them up. And then we have this spread. As I said, I'm trying to use a lot of stickers, a lot of stuff. If all the stickers that I use, the shops I will link down below if they are open. Several of shops are no longer open, or they're no longer have the same stickers that you could see over here. Like this shop is closed, this shop is closed, this shop is open, and this shop is open also. Like this shop is also open, but they don't have like different colors. They only have the three ones: the silver, rose gold, and gold. But they don't have like different kind of colors, which I love their foils. Maybe they do have it, but I will link all the shops that I could find that are still available down below, so you guys could check out. Like this payday, the shop is no longer open, but I will link everything that I could find below. And then we get to this, also one of my favorite spreads. I use the sticker kit that goes with the planner, like a happy planner or Erin Condren planner, and I decorate it this way, and I love it. It's so beautiful and pretty, like one of my favorite spreads. It's cute, it's adorable. It was kind of cold, but as I said, I live in California, not the northern California, like middle of California, and it wasn't that cold, but it was chilly. But this kit is so adorable and cute. It's from Planning with Manny. Her shop is open, and I also included a lot of her sex stickers, and it's really nice and pretty, and I am enjoying it. It's so pretty. I still look back to it, and I was like, ah, how gorgeous, and Manny, adorable. So I have a lot of like stickers and stuff. I kind of like memory planning in this. One of my favorite thing was this, the dog with ice cubes, and I used it for tracking how much water I was drinking. And I was like, I have like this sticker over here. I have like this sticker, but over here she had a sticker with the ice water, and I was like, this is like perfect. I also had like they had like 8 and 9 ice cubes, and I added the 8 and 9 to be like that I drank more water than I'm usually did. So this is adorable and cute, and I thought that it was kind of clever on my side. You know, sometimes you become really clever because you're enjoying like stickering and stuff, and you're like, oh, this is a great idea. Also, it's such a good memory when you think about it. I still remember why I did it, and it's adorable. And then I have over here a spread that I kind of call my favorite stuff, or something that I enjoyed in the month of January. And this is everything. I have 2 songs, I have like 2 TV shows, my cat. This is not the cat that I adopted. He's another one. Then I have 2 of the stuff that I have been really enjoying. This is the cookies that I made. Delicious cookies. They're cream cheese cookies from Pepper Kitchen. They're so good. They're cream cheese, yummy, delicious. I remember making them, and I think a couple of days later I made them again. They were so good. And I doubled the batch because also there were a couple of companies that was coming over, so I was like, yeah, they will also like the cookies, and they did. And we get to the February. And this is what I kind of was doing for February. As I said, February wasn't really that month, but I was like, I will decorate it. It's the way it is. It's beautifully decorated, and I love everything what I did. But it wasn't really good month. But I added just the weather stickers. I had some, and I was like, why not use them, all of them? So this is how, like, my monthly. This is how I kind of began using some of the monthly. Some of them I didn't even use. I realized that the monthly I should start using them more, but for now they're the way they are. And then over here I only have the steps and the habit checkers. And I didn't even fill in the habit checkers. And this page is just empty. And I'm going to leave it empty. Maybe I should like print out like stickers or quotes or something for, I don't know. Maybe I will just leave it the way it is. I think so, maybe I will just leave it. It's something that was in February, and I didn't bother to print anything. Go to the first week of February. And this is the first week of February. I do have two things that I covered because there's some personal information, and I decided I will just cover it like this instead of editing. I hate covering it up with like edits and stuff because it just, I just don't like editing when I have to cover it, because usually I'm like, my hands are everywhere and I have to do edits. But you guys don't really want to hear about that. But so I decided just put some stickers and put it over with some washi tape. Also, it's easy to take off. But this is how my first week turned out. And it's beautiful. It's pretty. It's cute. And then we have another week. And it's really beautiful. And it's so cute. It gnomes and with hearts and stuff. And it's beautiful spread. It's not filled in as I wish it was, but as I said, it doesn't really bother me. It is what it is, and I can't really go back and fill it in because I don't remember half of the stuff that I did. And then we have this spread, which is so beautiful. We have Pride and Prejudice. I have some stickers over here that I purchased from Amazon. They're really pretty. The washi tapes are from Hobby Lobby, and it's really nice. As I said, it's also not filled in, but I really like how it turned out. I enjoy putting the stickers, not really fill it in. I do like it how it looks, but decorating also, it's also fun. And over here you could see I didn't even do anything. But it's still a beautiful, beautiful spread. There's nothing over here, and I'm totally fine with that. It doesn't really bother me. It's okay. I really like the gnomes, and I like how it turned out. Overall, I'm not that happy about it, but I love the gnomes. The gnomes are from Hobby Lobby. They're adorable and cute, and I purchased them, I believe so, like maybe in November or like October of 2025, because I remember I really wanted gnomes for my spread for like a year or something ago. And they didn't have it, so when I saw them I was like, you're coming home with me. And this is the last page that I really love and love about it. My favorite section over here is everything that I really enjoyed in the month of February. One of them, I rewatched The White Princess. Such a good show, and I love rewatching it. It's such a really an amazing show. And then the song that I really like, I have 3 songs that I've really enjoyed listening to. Of course, there's a lot of other songs that I really like, but those 3 like would be on my repeat. That would get stuck in my head, and I would like listen them a lot of times through the month. And one of the favorite is like garlic chicken from the local pizza place. It's so delicious. It's so good. It is pricey, but it's worth every money, like every dollar. So this is my February, and this is March. I love March. March was such a blessing as a month compared to February. February was horrible, but March was such a fresh air. In my reading journal, in my media journal, in this journal, everything like put into place, and everything was like kind of healing. I feel like it's green, it's beautiful, it's pretty, and it's so beautiful. Like, I really love what I did over here. Even though this turned out to be a mistake, but I'm loving it. I went with like stamps and a couple of stickers, and I just added the weather over here. I don't remember what exactly I wanted to do, but I was going through bad month of February, so I kind of kept it light, and I really like it. And it's really nice looking at the weather stuff. Oh, there's a page. Over here I didn't include a lot. I only have the habit tracker and some of the steps that I put. I didn't add anything, and I'm fine with that. Then we have the first week of February, not February, March, and I love how it turned out. I'm still thinking about the spreads, and as I said, March was such a good month. And then over here, even though I wasn't feeling well, and flow came. This spread is so pretty. I think it's the St. Patrick's Day one. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day one. And I really like how I did it. I added some of the foils over here. St. Patrick is it. Over here, this is kind of sad. This is a spread that I did. I was like spring cleaning inspiration from Live Love Posh sticker book. And I really love how it turned out. It's such a like fun spread that I did, but I didn't fill it in. I think I was really busy. There was a lot of going on, and I had like a couple of things that I was doing. There was like several birthday parties, several events that I kind of, not really events that I could track over there, but there were some fun things that maybe I could check them out over there. But I wanted something different, like an event. But as I said, it was a really busy week. And then we got to the favorite part. I love this favorite part. And this is my cat. His name is Boris. I will also call him Barabolem. It's potato. There's a whole thing about the potato stuff, so we call him Boris. Like, you know, the goose from Balto, Boris? Yes, his name is Boris. And we have several of stuff that I've really enjoyed. Over here I covered because I have several family members' pictures that I really wanted over here. And I don't want them to be on the internet. Also, they never asked to be on the internet. And I have a couple of movies that I really enjoyed. Over here you can see the difference, even though I like how it turned out. But I have this as a spare. I think so I forgot to print out the bigger size, which I'm kind of happy that I accidentally printed smaller one because it looks better. Then I have several of the songs that I really like. I like this one by Mia Dynasty and Max Barsky Сльози. He's one of my favorite Ukrainian artists. Such a good songs. He also have several English songs, also really good. The butter pecan, the Tillamook ice cream is so good. Their ice creams are really delicious. Also, their cherry ice cream is also delicious, and their one of the chocolates with nuts and stuff. I don't remember which one it is, but it's also super delicious. Then from Dutch Bros, the Fruit Punch Rebel with sour candy straw. The sour candy straw was so good. I really loved it. The blended one, amazing. The ice one was really tasty, but if you want it with the straw, the blended one was really good. And then I made myself a breakfast, and it was really nice. And I want to kind of have it over here. We get to April. April was a mixed month. There was a lot of happening. Also, it was my birthday month, so there was a lot. And also with work and stuff, and also you know April is really a lot as a month. So I did not fill out a lot of the stuff over here, which I'm kind of thinking about going back and fill it in out because I could. I'm not tracking that much, and I think I will. I could also add some of the bills because by the end of the June, I kind of know exactly what I want to do with the monthlies. And then we get into weeklies. As I said even before in my other video, for April, I didn't do any of the trackers and stuff because I just... as I said, my birthday was coming up. There's also other stuff that was going on. There's 2 Easters, my birthday, so I was like, I didn't want to bother checking stuff. two Easters because um, I'm Ukrainian and we celebrate the Easter. In Ukraine, we celebrate Easter on another day, and we celebrate the American Easter. So we celebrate two Easters, and it's really nice. So this is was yes, it was the Easter and really pretty. I love this spread. It's so pretty and cute and adorable, and I love all the stickers. I might not like write everything, but I just really like the stickers. I love filling my journal like this. And then we have my birthday month, and this is my birthday month, my birthday week. My birthday is on the April 8th, and it's so adorable. It's cute. It's not really filled in a lot, but I still like it because, as I said, there was a lot of stuff that I was doing, and I go into a couple of events and stuff. Not events, I'm talking about like going to like a coffee shop with my cousins as my celebration. Of, like multiple things that was going. So yeah, it was fun. And then we get to the next week. Is it the last week? No, there's one more week. And I love the spread. I love florals. And April in Ukraine is kviten, with the word of kvite, which is flowers. So flowers everywhere. Everything over here, all the stickers and the washi tape is from Hobby Lobby. There is a sticker pack and the washi tape, and this is how it turned out. I have more in a deep dive with this monthly, and I will link it also down below, but this is kind of a flip through of the first 6 months of my journal. And the last week of April is really filled in, and I really like it. It's Mulan, and Mulan is my favorite princess, and it's adorable. It's really nice, and I like how pretty and pink and cute that is. We still have this floral also design. And the last page is this one. This is my favorite page. We got the Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut. Oh, it's so delicious. It's one of my favorite Dr. Pepper drinks. Overall, I love Dr. Pepper. And Dr. Pepper is my favorite drink. And also several of the songs that I have been really enjoying. We have Stolica and Motana Molodist. Nikita Kisielion, Tom and Jerry. Yeah, like Tom and Jerry. He was like singing about how love could be like a Tom and Jerry. You're chasing each other stuff. And it's a really good song. Then we have Ella Langley, Dandelion. It's such a cute, beautiful sound. It's just like flowy. And then As Long As You Love Me by Justin Bieber. I don't know why, but this song has been in my head for the whole April, and I was like, I should include it, even though it's not even on my like playlist or anything. Justin Bieber is not the artist that I would like gravitate to. I usually like 95% of my music is by Ukraine artists, so like English speaking artists are not on my radar. And Justin Bieber also not on my radar. Like, I know his songs, but he's not somebody that I'll be like listening to. But I know a lot of his songs and a lot of his lyrics. And then several of like stuff over here. I made some krafine. Krafine are Easter pastries, and I made them, and they're so delicious. They're so good, and I was like, I want to put them over here. They look pretty. And I finished the Bridgerton Diamond of the Season hand cream. I wish Bath and Body Works bring out not the Bridgerton version, but the same lotion. This is the only lotion that doesn't give me any trouble. I have another lotion by Bath and Body Works, and no, I have several of by Bath and Body Works, and they would give me like rashes. My skin is sensitive, so that's why. But the Bridgerton one doesn't. It's really, really great. Like, it was so good that I only have one more left, and I wish when it was coming out I bought more, but I didn't know how my skin would like act. And they were like selling out, even if I would buy some, and I was like kind of scared to do that because, like, as I said, the other two I did throw them out because it was like I can't use it. My skin was giving me trouble, and I don't want to irritate it more. So May is fun. My theme for May was Dr. Pepper and creamy coconut. Coconut was really like Dr. Pepper was a really big inspiration. And also this is the only spread so far that I did with like a lot of paper and like mostly like crafty one, and I enjoyed the, like decorating it more than kind of using it, because as you see, habits and mood like never even complete. I didn't even finish writing it. But I love how it turned out. I did include all the steps. I was on top of that, but everything else not so much. The first week of May is only this filled in, but wasn't even filled in, which is fine. As I said, it's fun. I had a lot of fun setting it up, so that's like even the most important. And then this one is sad. I don't know what happened, but I love how it turned out. And then the cherry one, also nothing. I don't know what's with May, even though like May was really protecting one, but I kept forgetting filling it in. I think so. Maybe I have some notes that I could fill it in. Maybe I think I wrote it down somewhere in my journal and like maybe fill some of the parts. Maybe I just have to look through my like notes and stuff. Maybe I could add some stuff. Also maybe some events on my phone I could maybe add. But it's kind of sad as you look at it. It's empty. And then I think this is the last. Yeah, no, there's another one. As I said, it's really sad. But I had so much fun setting it up. And I love the spread. I love the scripts and stuff. I remember putting that I had sushi. And the last spread is this one. It's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite setups that I did. March is coming closer, but this is really cute. I guess Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, my favorite. So the song is by Everessence, Who Will You Follow? Such a good song. I didn't even know they came out with a new song. When I heard it, I was like, it kind of brings me back to live song, and which is like one of my favorites. I have it on my list with the musics. Then we have Max Barskey, Людина для мене, also his new song, and it was so nice, so beautiful. And then we have North and South and Second Persephone, two of my favorite TV shows. North and South, I definitely recommend. It's such a good show, like so good. It takes a space before Pride and Prejudice. I love Pride and Prejudice. I watched it in English like 3 times, in Ukraine 2 times. So yes, I watched it. But North and South, amazing. Then we went to cherry picking, and I had some of the stuff for here. I picked up some coffee. It was really delicious coffee. They had a food truck with some coffee. So good, like really good. Sometimes, when you order coffee like this from like a food truck and stuff, they usually have like really not a good coffee, like really burned or stuff. But this coffee, so delicious, was worth every like $6. As I said, I live in California. A lot of stuff are more expensive here. And then I made homemade bread. I want to put it over here. And then I had some sushi, and they were really delicious. And we're getting to the last month for so far, June. My theme was strawberries and cherries. I set this up first, and then I decided with the cherries it was first strawberries, but then I was like, why not cherries? Because we went to cherry picking, and I also added, I think I will add over here. I even said it before, I kind of want to add the box. I haven't added because Sunday is kind of flowing somewhere there. I did a kind of a mistake, and I kind of like it, and I kind of want to have it like a square. And this is how it kind of turned out the month. And I love that I have like several of notes over here. And I decided to have a specific line for something. Over here I kind of didn't, because I think so I just put it over here, but it's kind of messy, but I kind of like it. But at the same time, I have several of what I posted and what I have bills, appointments, and everything else. And we have this stuff. This is really interesting. I haven't filled this up. I usually fill it up all the way at the end, sometimes even a little bit later. So this is why I don't have it. And no spend. I did not use credit card. I also go through my credit cards, my debit cards and stuff, and then I update it more. In journal, I just have to look in my journal. Floss, I also have to go through my notes and have to several of the things I have to go through my notes and fill it in. But I love using the habit trackers. I have to update this. And over here I have the shopping list. I have like a running shopping list that I really like to have it in every single month, so that way I could take this out and put it in my other month. Like for example, I have like soy sauce. I don't need soy sauce like in June. I remember I ran out, but I'm not planning on like making any recipes with soy sauce, so I was like I will have it and then add it in July and then buy it. Also, I need a toothbrush soon update, and I know that I need a C air filter. I just remembered. It soon need to be changed, and it'll be like on my list that I really like using it. For the mud, I haven't filled it in. I don't know what happened, but it will be kind of filled in. And then I have for other that I really liked using it. I put like stuff that I uploaded and when it was public, and then stuff that I want to film in the month of June. And June was really a different month for me. I was like using it more and more. And I was like, what is something that I could just put it even more? This information was really refreshing, because sometimes I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, when should I be filming? When should I be posting it? And it was so like off. Also, I have been posting it more because I have been like kind of more productive and kind of getting back to love and editing and a lot of stuff. I kind of hate and love editing stuff, so this is why my videos like all over the place. Also, sometimes I'm not in mood of filming something, but I was like, I should have like specific day that I will film and specific days that I will edit. But it is what it is. But I really like this spread. This is like, this section is really helpful. That way I don't have to keep this information in my head and be confused on a lot of stuff. The first week of June, so adorable, so pretty. We got all the strawberries and stuff, and I love how it turned out. It's beautiful, it's nice. The second week of June, also really amazing. We got 103 degrees. It was really hot in June, and we're getting even more hotter months and days and stuff. And I really like using the water tracker over here. How I do is for each day I fill out how much water did I drink. Did I drink a lot of water or like not that much by my standards? So this is why some of them, this one I didn't even fill it in. I think I wasn't drinking enough water that I want to track. Maybe that's what it is, but I love how everything's turning out. The Dr. Pepper stickers, I made them myself. I copied the picture from Google, I think so, or Pinterest, one of those, and put it in my Word document, resized it, and cut it out with my scissors. So this is why you have like a couple of pictures. Also did the same thing with Monster. Over here, the Monster, and where's another one? I remember having, oh, this Monster over here, the Bad Apple Monster, so delicious. And this spread is so adorable. Like, I love June. The colors and the strawberries and the cherries. My favorite also. March is my favorite, but these are so pretty. It's just like, I had so much fun, first of all, setting up. And I have so much fun filling it in. And also, it's kind of filled in, so it's kind of nice. And then we have this month. I put myself a note that I have to add the bill over here. And that's it. This is what the June is. I haven't filled in this part because I have to just print out a couple of parts and a couple of things that are kind of like personal, so this is why I kind of didn't print it, but I did include a couple of things that I've really been enjoying. So those are the two TV shows that I really enjoy. The movie, I mean not the movie, the songs. This is a Ukraine TV show. It's Ключи від правди. It's a really good show. And then Off Campus, such a refreshing show. Like, I was so surprised to how they included the guy's attitude, and I was like, such a refreshing, because a lot of times I don't get so annoyed how guys are really portrayed to be like really nasty and kind of dumb sometimes, and I'm like, I really like how they portray the guys, because a lot of times I was like, guys don't even act like that. Why are they portrayed like that? So this was really, really like refreshing. And then we have Iftar by Nikita and Fanat by Alena Omarheleva. Those are Ukraine artists, also one of my favorites. And those two songs have been also stuck in the month of June in my head. And that's it. And this is how my first 6 months in my journal is. I hope you guys like it. This video is probably really long, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.